how to sell. They don't teach you this in school. Like, why don't they teach selling in school? A successful entrepreneur as you is one who knows how to monetize their product, provide value to the customer, and be true to themselves.
Welcome back to the last session of the day. We are here with our guest, Priyanka.
Hello, welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back, Priyanka. How are you
Thank you.
doing?
Great. It has been super nice. Like, I'm just enjoying having fun sitting here.
Okay, nice. It's been fun having you here, educating. You know, I know that so many people will benefit from this. They will really be educated, informed about different aspects of your business and how you can grow yourself.
That's true.
In other aspects. So, recently we've have a downtime in the whole world due to COVID-19. So, how has this affected your activities or your business?
Well, it has quite. It was a big effect in the beginning, so to say, when it started happening, and we had some events which were booked, and they were already in line, but they all got cancelled. And suddenly it was like, okay, what's going to happen? Because, you know, when this kind of a situation comes, you don't really know what's going to happen, what's next, because nobody has seen it, right? So it was at that time I got a little bit, anxious at first, but then I realized that I also needed that downtime.
All right.
Because when you are continuously doing, you don't take that time, like, step back and think about what you're doing, and rethink that what was your goal, what is your purpose, how are you achieving it. So it was a really good time for me to see that, hey, I am doing something, and how can I make it more scalable in a way that people can access it without me being present on the space. So I started working with different ideas to make more online content, move to online space. And because I was a tech consultant, I worked in IT, it was very natural to me that it was a place where I feel very comfortable working with. So and then I found this new thing that, hey, I love technology and I love what I'm doing. Why not I think about it? So why didn't I think about it? And it never came to me because I was so busy in doing what I was already doing. So I think it was, you can say, a mixed feeling, a mixed thing that came. I learned a lot from this time. It was very humbling, but at the same time, it was really challenging. Yeah.
I think everybody should have that experience in one way or another. But how was your experience working from home?
Yeah, I think it was not very difficult because, as I told you, in IT, I worked a lot from home. I did a lot of remote work, and so it was. I was very comfortable with it. Actually, I like it more. In the way, I like it because it saves so much time in traveling, and before traveling, getting all that dressed up and going there, and then you are spending so much of time in that thing, and in here I can just use that time to make more content, or to just have a cup of coffee, or just read a book, or sleep an hour more. That's my favorite thing to do.
All right. Great. So actually it's a two-way thing. It's not all that bad. There was this lockdown for a couple of months generally, COVID is two sides of the coin.
Yeah.
That, of course, you will be home, but
Yeah.
also you have some rest. You think about it takes you gets you to this point where you have to,
stop and think.
Breathe and realize what you actually took for granted.
Of course. And I think that has been a learning for all of us. That there has been, we have been living in a way, and it has not been a sustainable way. We have not been living in harmony with our environment and with ourselves. So it was, I think that there were challenges. People were like, different people had different challenges. But for me, I can speak for my experience that it was, of course, I couldn't go home. I travel to India quite a lot. I have to meet my friends and family. And that has been really difficult for me to be here and be worried about them in India, and also not being able to go there to visit. And that takes a lot of, But then it was in a way good that I got to rest. I also got to think about how I want to take the business further, what new things I can bring, how can I help my customers better, and how can I serve them even when there is any of this kind of thing comes. We never know what is going to happen next. Nobody knew that this was going to happen. So how to make it more sustainable, how to make it more accessible. So I think that's what I have been now working on.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good. All right, let's talk about coaches in your organization. How many different coaches do you have?
So at the moment, because we are a very small company, very new, I work mostly with freelancers. And we have some people working, like my business partner, he's Finnish, and we have for marketing. And so there is a lot of different people that are, some people who there and some people who change because we are freelancers, use freelancing. And also it's good in a way that I get to get different ideas from different people, and I can also have my own freedom to choose what and when the work is going to happen, because having employees in Finland is very expensive. So like if you have more employees, you have to pay their taxes and insurance and a lot of things. So you can say that it is just double the salary that you're paying. And so my first, at this moment, my idea is to make the business sustainable enough that it can all the time pay the regular salaries. And until then, we use more gig economy. And also because I am a millennial, I like to do that. Use different ways of working and not sticking to one way. But whatever I do, whatever we are doing in the company, it is more like we want to have everybody the opportunity to bring forward their talent. And so if I don't know anything about sales, I am open to learn from someone who is doing it for me, and giving them the freedom and independence to just do the way they want, experiment. And startups and new companies are best place for people who want to experiment.
That's right.
They can try their own things, what works, what doesn't work. It's just like having a baby. You try to see what is working, what's not working, what can you tweak. And that is a really good experience, I think, for anybody who wants to join our mission, you are welcome to. Please contact me.
All right. Okay. Do you believe there is a sort of pathing or formula to becoming a successful entrepreneur?
I think everybody is different, and I think a successful entrepreneur is someone who has managed to understand that mix between how they can be true to themselves, how can they be themselves, and how can they monetize it. So I think the importance and the understanding of sales, like you might know a lot of things. Your product might be the best in the marketplace, but if people don't know about it and if people don't buy it, you're not going to sustain.
Right.
So that was also for me a learning that how to sell. It's not, they don't teach you this in school. Like, why don't they teach selling in school? And also that from the culture I come, it's very like more giving. And so I had to break that barrier to actually ask for what I deserve. It's not my time, but it's my efforts that I have put throughout these years to come where I am. So what I know it deserves something. Yeah. So I think if a successful entrepreneur as you is one who knows how to monetize their product, provide value to the customer, and be true to themselves.
Oh, wow. That's
nice mix.
That's a good one. Yeah.
I'm working towards it too.
That's a good one, people. That's a good one. So, what should we be expecting from your company in the near future?
Yeah.
What should we be expecting?
So whatever I am doing, or with my company or in my personal life, I think I have one mission, which is to build inclusive society. And that is what I am trying to speak about, make people aware about. And our business, like Business Wiz, also is promoting the same mission, creating inclusive workplaces. Okay. And that's what we are going to see in the future. And if I see like a utopia that all the companies, they understand international market, they understand diversity, they understand how to have wonderful workplace cultures where all of us, everybody feels that they belong. They can bring their best selves to work. Doesn't matter what gender they're from, or culture, or sexual orientation, or age, or whatever. They can just be themselves. So that is my vision for this whole world. And hopefully we will be able to achieve that.
Wow. Yeah. Wow, that's moving. Say that's moving.
I think it's also a lot, I can't do it alone. I need people. I need all of you here to help me doing it, and to, like, build together a society that works for everyone. Yeah. And that's something probably
that's a vision worth working for. Now we talk about, we've talked about challenges already, and so let's talk about how entrepreneurs can handle COVID-19 challenges, because then it was general.
Yeah.
So now we go specific to entrepreneurs. How do you think that entrepreneurs could benefit or handle these the challenges and adversities that come with COVID-19?
Yeah. I was really lucky to, last week, I was speaking in a professional speaker summit, which was a women's speaker summit. And we had exactly the same discussion there with all these women speakers. So it was nice that I also get to learn a lot from them. And I think one of the things that I understood is that for entrepreneurs, to take the time to find out where they're going, and how can they be more agile in using this as an opportunity. Because for many people, this time has been really beneficial if they saw there is an opportunity. So for example, like you see that there is more opportunity in delivering food, or like bringing like teleconferences, or having webinars. So kind of like, have that thing in your mind that how can you reach your customers, and making those small shifts and setting it in a way that your customers are still getting the value that they want. Because the need has not changed. The way the value needs to be provided has changed, right? So we still might need certain services, but we can't get it in the same way. So we just have to think about what could be the other way that can be. And you can do it by talking to your customers and building relationships, because you have so much time. You can actually contact your old clients, or you can actually contact people whom you have wanted to work with, and have a chat, have built relationships that that are long lasting, that are, that can bring value to your work. And I think that is something people should focus on doing, and that's what I am also trying to do, building more relationships and rethinking about how to provide services in a more efficient way.
All right.
Yeah.
Wow, that's very, very interesting and educating. Nice. So this is the end of this section. So we are very happy that you were able to spend this time with us.
Definitely, it was so much fun to be here, and I hope that it gives some value as what it can to your audience too.
Okay. Thank you so much, Priyanka, everybody.
Thank you.
So, thank you for being with us. This is the end of this section. Hopefully, we'll meet again for another very interesting part of Eye Care Conference. Have a lovely day. Bye.
Are you ready for significant growth? On Business Way, learn step-by-step guide to starting a business. Business sustainability, adaptability and risk countermeasure, community inclusion, marketing and profitability, thought leadership, innovation and creativity, wellness and technology, re-enable care, humanity and hospitality, education and engagement, identifying opportunities, networking and security. Eye Care Conference. Watch live at radioglobal.com/tvray.